you laser focus on what feels good in your life. So the script to be as short as a one sentence headline that you would read as a title to a couple paragraphs. Now, if it's not something that you're looking to expand in your life, like a career or a relationship or a launch, but it's more like, oh, no problem. If it's something that you're looking to fix, like a pending lawsuit or pending audit or difficult client or a difficult family member, then we get even maybe shorter sentences and shorter paragraphs and just kind of laser focus on that one topic.
So I think the other, and you've mentioned this, but I just want to highlight it before we move on to like the next step. The other thing that you've mentioned that is the key really to this success script, in addition to it being, third party, past tense, all those things, is that it is emotionally charged and that you're emotionally connected to it, right? So when you read it, because our bodies don't lie, right? The body doesn't lie. And so when you read it, you viscerally or internally, some level of your body, you feel what this is saying to you. And that's kind of like your ding, ding, ding. You're on the right track. Like, this is the right thing, right?
I'll call it a zing, and you call it a ding. I love it. Like if you see a friend across the room, or you have that first puppy love, or you meet someone amazing in a networking group, it's that zing of energy you feel in all your chakras, all your energy centers. And when you read it out loud, if you don't feel that excitement or zing, then we tweak the wording until we do. And sometimes, we're getting deep into the science here, but there's sometimes words that I call transition words that are actually holding people back in their script. So some transition words that are big no-nos in scripting is like, people would start writing the story like, after she landed that job, she was able to buy that shore house. Well,
it's conditional. Yeah.
It's conditional, it's steps. Well, what if you see something, an opportunity before that, it has nothing to do with that particular sales call you're about to have. So basically, we put so many conditions, like I can only have this if I do X amount of sales. I can only have this if I go to the gym and work out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm glad you mentioned that, because we do weight a lot of things down with a lot of conditions, right? I'm only successful if, or I can only do this when, or whatever it is. So it frees up a lot of the hows. It also frees up a lot of the conditional moments, and it has to be electrically charged. So I love that, emotionally charged rather. So
both is good.
Right? Both. It's all good, right? Electrically, emotionally, it's all great stuff. So now when it comes to business leadership, you have somebody go through this process. They write what they want or who they're looking to attract in the center of the circle. On the outside, they have all the supporting examples that they have in their life, or even via media if they don't have any specific. They create the success script that really speaks to them. Now what? Now, what do we do to really have the desires that we want or the goals that we set come to fruition from theoretic to practical, right?
Right. Well, I do have, sometimes scripting isn't enough for people. Sometimes they need to clear a lot of junk between their ears.
Yeah.
And so, one of the things I do with people is take them through a 7-step process called Transform Debt into Abundance through Forgiveness, Mental Tithing, and Meditation. I know that's a mouthful, but it was a chapter I did with a bunch of co-authors called Mindset Masters Achieve Anything, Anywhere, Anytime. And basically the 7 steps: first, calculate all your physical debts, like your car payments, your mortgage, your college loans, your medical expenses, things like that. So that's like physical debts, things that you've take to your tax accountant. And people might have anywhere from $5,000 on their credit card to $100,000, right, on debt or mortgage. But then they look at all the things that they've done. If they're my parents' age, or 60 and older, 50 and older, and see all the things that they've done over time. As an entrepreneur, we know we've given a lot of things away over time, or working for someone, you know, you might be paid salary and you've had to stick around and do jobs that you weren't really getting paid for, or running your own family business, or just things didn't work out. You're with a business partner and they walked away with a lot of the cash, or they ripped you off, or you know, there's a lot of things that cause people to really have their energy get really sluggish and really kind of almost go into depression around life, because they've had all these just negative things happen to them on a financial, emotional, mental, even spiritual level.